High above us, beyond the velvet cloak of night, a silent storm brews. Invisible to the naked eye, a sprawling junkyard circles our planet. Millions of pieces, from defunct satellites to fragments of rockets, hurtle around Earth at unimaginable speeds. Each piece, a potential missile, threatens our future in space. A collision, even with a tiny fragment, can have catastrophic consequences. Imagine a spacecraft, a marvel of engineering, reduced to a shower of shrapnel by a stray bolt. Our continued exploration of the cosmos hinges on our ability to tackle. The potential for disaster is not confined to the vacuum of space. Large debris, pulled by Earth's gravity, can and do re-enter our atmosphere. Most burn up harmlessly, streaks of fire painting the night sky. But some, too large to be consumed by atmospheric friction, pose a real threat to life and property on the ground below. We stand at a crossroads, facing a choice between safeguarding our future among the stars or becoming prisoners of our own making. The challenge is immense, but so too is the human spirit. The fate of our future in space depends on the choices we make today. The size of space junk varies dramatically. At one end of the spectrum are microscopic particles, fragments of paint chipped off rockets. These tiny particles, barely visible to the naked eye, pose a significant threat due to their sheer numbers. Imagine a constant sandblasting, wearing away at even the most resilient materials. Then there are the larger objects, ranging from the size of a marble to that of a bus. These pieces of debris, relics of past collisions and explosions, hurtle through space at incredible speeds. The impact of even a small piece of debris can be devastating, releasing the energy equivalent to a hand grenade. What makes this debris field even more dangerous is its chaotic nature. Unlike the planets in our solar system, which follow predictable orbits, space junk moves in a complex and ever-changing dance. This unpredictable ballet makes it extremely difficult to track and avoid collisions. Imagine trying to navigate a busy intersection where all the cars are invisible and traveling at thousands of miles per hour. This is the challenge facing spacecraft operators every single day. This invisible debris field, a silent storm of metal and rock, poses a constant threat to our spacefaring ambitions. Every satellite we launch, every astronaut we send beyond Earth's protective embrace, must navigate this celestial minefield. The consequences of a collision, even with a small piece of debris, can be catastrophic. Imagine a tiny fleck of paint traveling at thousands of miles per hour, striking the International Space Station. The impact, though seemingly insignificant, could puncture a vital module, jeopardizing the lives of the astronauts on board. Or consider a derelict satellite tumbling uncontrollably through space, colliding with a functioning communication satellite. The resulting debris cloud could cripple global communication networks, plunging us into chaos. The irony is stark. Our quest to explore the universe, to push the boundaries of human knowledge, has inadvertently created a barrier around our own planet. This barrier, a swirling cloud of debris, threatens to trap us on Earth, prisoners of our own technological ambition. The economic consequences are also significant. The loss of a single satellite can disrupt communication networks, cripple navigation systems, and cost billions of dollars. As the density of space debris increases, so too does the risk to our space-based infrastructure. Our reliance on space technology is now deeply interwoven with our daily lives. The problem of space junk is not just a technical challenge. It's a reflection of our relationship with the cosmos. We have treated space as an endless frontier, a dumping ground for our technological cast-offs without fully considering the long-term consequences. Now, we are faced with the daunting task of cleaning up our own mess, of reclaiming our access to the stars. Imagine a future where space exploration is grounded, where the dream of reaching for the stars is shattered by the debris of our past ambitions. This is not the future we envisioned when we first ventured into space. We are not powerless in the face of this invisible enemy. Across the globe, brilliant minds are rising to the challenge, devising innovative solutions to combat the growing threat of space junk. One approach focuses on prevention, stemming the tide of new debris before it even reaches orbit. This involves designing spacecraft with end-of-life plans, ensuring they either deorbit safely or are propelled into a graveyard orbit far from active satellites. But prevention alone is not enough. We must also address the debris already in orbit, a legacy of our past endeavors. Imagine a giant net cast into the vastness of space, ensnaring a derelict satellite like a fish. This isn't science fiction. It's one of the innovative concepts being developed to capture large pieces of space junk. Another approach, equally ingenious, involves using harpoons. These high-tech harpoons, fired from small maneuverable spacecraft, would pierce the outer shell of large debris, allowing it to be dragged out of harm's way. Perhaps the most ambitious solution involves using robotic arms. These robotic arms, attached to specialized spacecraft, would grapple large pieces of debris, acting like cosmic tow trucks. The challenge of space junk is not just a technological one, it's a philosophical one. It forces us to confront our responsibility to the cosmos, to recognize that even in the vastness of space, our actions have consequences. We need a shift in perspective, a move from exploitation to stewardship. We must recognize that space is not ours to conquer, but ours to protect. This means designing spacecraft with sustainability in mind, minimizing their impact on the orbital environment. It means developing international agreements to govern space activities, ensuring that all nations act responsibly. While nets, harpoons, and robotic arms offer practical solutions for tackling larger pieces of debris, the microscopic particles present a more insidious challenge. These tiny fragments, remnants of collisions and explosions, are too small to be captured by conventional means, but numerous enough to pose a significant threat to spacecraft. Scientists are exploring the possibilities of using lasers, not as weapons of destruction, but as tools of salvation. Imagine a ground-based laser, powerful yet precise, vaporizing these tiny particles of debris, transforming them into harmless gas. Another intriguing concept involves using a phenomenon known as electrodynamic tethers. These tethers, long conductive cables extending from a spacecraft, would interact with Earth's magnetic field, creating a force that could slow down orbiting debris. But why limit ourselves to man-made solutions? Some scientists are looking to nature itself for inspiration. One such idea involves harnessing the power of the sun. Imagine a large, reflective sail, unfurling in space, catching the faint but constant pressure of sunlight. This solar sail could be attached to a piece of debris, gradually slowing it down and altering its orbit. Another intriguing possibility involves using the atmosphere itself as a cleaning agent. Scientists are exploring ways to lower the orbit of debris into this region, allowing natural atmospheric drag to slow it down and eventually pull it back to Earth. The challenge of space junk is not one nation's problem, it's a global one. Just as we share this planet, so too do we share the responsibility for preserving the space around it. International cooperation is essential to develop and implement solutions, to to ensure that space remains a resource for all humankind. Imagine a future where nations come together, not to compete in an arms race, but to collaborate in a global cleanup effort. Imagine a united front, pooling resources, sharing technology, and working towards a common goal to ensure that space remains a pristine environment for exploration and discovery for generations to come. This is not just about cleaning up our mess, it's about changing our perspective. We need to shift from a mindset of exploitation to one of stewardship, recognizing that space is not ours to conquer, but ours to protect. Our future among the stars depends on our ability to act responsibly today. Our destiny lies not in retreating from the cosmos, but in venturing further, wiser, and more aware of our place within its delicate balance. The silent storm of space junk is a wake-up call, a reminder that even in the vastness of space, our actions have consequences. Let us ensure those consequences are ones that future generations can look back on with pride, knowing that we rose to the challenge and secured our place among the stars. The silent storm of space junk serves as a potent symbol of our complex relationship with the cosmos. We are driven by an insatiable curiosity to explore the universe, to push the boundaries of human ingenuity, and to unlock the secrets of the stars. Yet, our very progress has created unintended consequences, a celestial junkyard that threatens to hinder our future ambitions. From the moment Sputnik first pierced the veil of our atmosphere, we embarked on a journey of discovery that has forever altered our perspective. Space, once a distant and unknowable realm, became a frontier for exploration, a testament to human ingenuity and a source of endless fascination. This celestial tapestry, woven with threads of starlight and cosmic wonder, belongs to all of humanity, a shared heritage we have a moral obligation to protect. The challenge of space junk is not merely a technical one, but a profound test of our wisdom and foresight. It compels us to confront the consequences of our actions, to recognize that even in the boundless expanse of space, our footprint can have lasting impacts. The debris we leave behind is not simply a technological nuisance, but a reflection of our responsibility towards the cosmos and future generations. Imagine a future where the night sky, once a source of inspiration and wonder, is obscured by a haze of debris, the remnants of our short-sightedness. Imagine a future where the dream of space exploration is grounded, our ambitions crippled by the very technology that was meant to set us free. This is not the legacy we want to leave for generations to come. We have a moral imperative to act, to ensure that the future of space exploration is not jeopardized by the mistakes of the past. This means embracing a new era of responsible space exploration, one that prioritizes sustainability, international cooperation, and long-term thinking. It means instilling in future generations a deep respect for the cosmos, a sense of stewardship for the celestial environment that nurtures our dreams. Let us strive to bequeath to our children and grandchildren a future where the night sky remains a canvas of infinite possibility, where the stars beckon with the promise of discovery. Let us work together to ensure that space exploration continues to inspire, innovate, and unite us, rather than divide us with the debris of our past ambitions. The challenge of space junk is daunting, but it is not insurmountable. We possess the ingenuity, the technology, and the collective will to find solutions. Just as we have developed the means to reach for the stars, so too can we develop the means to protect them. The key lies in recognizing that we are not merely explorers of the cosmos, but its guardians. This guardianship requires a fundamental shift in perspective. We must move beyond the notion of space as a limitless resource, ripe for exploitation, and embrace a more sustainable approach, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of all things celestial. We must view space not as a separate entity, but as an extension of our own planet, a delicate ecosystem worthy of our respect and protection. The silent storm of space junk is a wake-up call, a reminder that our actions have consequences that extend far beyond our planet's atmosphere. It is a challenge that calls upon the best of humanity, our ingenuity, our compassion, and our unwavering belief in a brighter future. Let us answer this call with courage and determination, ensuring that our journey into the cosmos